It's been said that one man's meaningless daydream is another man's personal Everest. Why we chase one pursuit over another might seem curious to an outsider, but to us, the why is perfectly clear. In my lifetime of fishing, few things have captivated me like a free-swimming cobia. The pursuit of this fish has consumed my imagination to the point that I decided to trailer my boat 1,600 miles just to chase it. Over the next 5 days, we'll put ourselves to the test in search of the Chesapeake's monsters. Between rough conditions, stubborn fish, and countless roadblocks, there's every chance we might fail. But if everything comes together, the singular dream of landing a truly legendary fish just might be within reach.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to one of my favorite places in the United States to fish. We're here in Virginia Beach. I towed my Ranger 800 miles from Florida to Virginia to fish here. I got my boy, Captain Andy Kim. He's decided, you know what, I'll come out on your boat, bro, and I'll show you how to catch these fish. Because I was gonna do it without him, but he's like, you know what, I'll put you on them. So we have beautiful sight fishing conditions. I say sarcastically because it is a very cloudy day, and ideally what we want to do on this trip is we want to sight fish some big cobia, sight fish some big redfish, but we're going to do our best. We're going to deal with what we got, and we're going to try and catch some monster fish because there's some monster fish out here. We have a bunch of days of fishing coming up. We're going to catch some big baits here. Captain Andy's catching these baits here. We actually have two different types of croakers here. So we have what I call a hard head, and then what I call a spot croaker. And both of these will absolutely get eaten by cobia. We're looking for a little bit bigger baits because they're just gonna cast a little bit better, but these will 100% work for a big redfish or a big cobia.
Got some awesome little baits in the well already. Andy was actually catching them at the dock before we started filming. But look at the left side of this well. Those are some creatures right there. You guys will see those a little bit later in this video, but those are eels, and I have never personally fished with an eel, so that should be fun and exciting.
Okay, so we're up here in the tower. Captain Andy's driving right now. I'm kind of just sitting on the hard top, and as you guys can see behind me, it is very, very cloudy. More clouds mean less visibility. We cannot see into the water very effectively, but we're still trying. We wanted to come out here, sight fish cobia, sight fish redfish. He saw a couple of cobia yesterday in very similar conditions, so it is doable. It's just not ideal. Like, you know, we want to be seeing 20 fish in a day. Today we might have a chance at 1 or 2, but we're gonna grind it out. We're gonna do our best. Andy knows these waters, has fished these waters for a very long time. So I'm fairly confident that we're at least doing the right thing to accomplish our goal. And we got Andy on the phone. He's been on the phone talking to his buddies all day that are also out here fishing. So we got reports. We're trying to figure these fish out and grind through these tough conditions. Luckily, the next couple days might have a little bit better weather. So we do have that to look forward to, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop trying today. It doesn't mean we're gonna stop working our tails off. But yeah, I'm just gonna stare at the water, which currently looks like concrete, and hopefully see if we can find a fish in it.
Joining me on this adventure is my boy Tyler, better known as Suns Out Fishing on YouTube, as well as our cameraman, Mr. John Whittle. I convinced these guys to come up and spend 5 days in Virginia Beach with me, and I know on day one they had to be thinking, this guy is crazy. Why would we be out here with these thick clouds looking for a cobia on top? Well, to explain my crazed state when it comes to these fish, I'm gonna have to take you guys way back into my fishing journey, well before I ever filmed anything. In the background here, you're going to see some footage playing from my trip last year to Virginia Beach fishing with my buddy Jack. But these photos that you're seeing, these are from way back in the day. Early days fishing on the pier looking for cobia. My very first one, this one here, I caught just on a little bait on the bottom. And when I found out that you could sight fish these things from the pier with a jig, I became obsessed. This was a fish that just fascinated me. to see them on top, present a jig to it, watch it react to that jig, and then actually eat it, be able to set into that fish. Oh my goodness, it was just electric. And it's something that excited me when I was 15, 16, and at 31 years old, it still gets me so fired up. Enough so that I wanted to do this whole trip, and enough so that I'm willing to stand out here on this super cloudy day on day one with just a prayer that I might see one stinking cobia. Alas, day one did not pan out. Honestly, we should have just taken the L and done something else, but I was so dead set on fishing for cobia after, driving all the way from Florida to Virginia that I was going to do it, and Captain Andy was willing enough to do it with us, so I at least had some hope that, someone else had some faith that we could actually see one. Unfortunately, just didn't happen. We fueled up the Ranger at the dock, we licked our wounds, and we got ready for day two.
Check it out, guys. Welcome to day two. Day one was obviously not the conditions that we wanted. We tried our hearts out, but here we are. We're doing something a little bit different. Still have overcast conditions, so we're just gonna try and catch a fish today. We got big old blue crabs. We're gonna be cutting them up into little chunks, dropping them to the bottom, and hopefully catch a sheepshead. Now, I'm super excited to sheepshead fish here because the sheepshead are much bigger here than I'm used to catching. In Florida, you catch a decent little sheepshead like this and you're stoked. But here they get like, 10-pound average, Andy? Yeah. Perfect. So me and Tyler are stoked to give this a shot. Captain Andy is on the Ranger here again, showing us a little bit more of this awesome fishery. I got a little chunk of blue crab here. We got a nice little jig head, like 1 ounce jig head. We're on a spot, we're on kind of a wreck that the sheepshead might be hanging out at. So I'm gonna do a very simple thing and just drop it to the bottom.
I need to drop down right now.
Here we go.
That's it. There he is. Oh, Tog! Oh, man. Come on up, buddy. You in the cobia net.
That is crazy. So this is a tall tog here in Virginia. So they are in the wrasse family. They're mostly crustacean eaters, and it's actually one of my favorite fish in the world to catch. Obviously, they do get much bigger than this, but season's closed right now. I think it opens up July 1st due to them breeding, but still a cool catch.
Yeah, it's cool. It's my first one. I've seen photos, videos of, over 10-pound fish like this. They are delicious to eat. So it is a cool catch, and maybe we'll catch a couple more of these. I'm sure they're feeding in very much the same way as the sheepshead here. So gonna get this guy released back in the water. So I have a chunk of the blue crab here. We cut him up into like quarters, and you can kind of see where the rest of his legs were right here, right? So all I'm gonna do is take the hook and go through where his leg was, and then slowly work it back through the bottom of his shell. Just like that. Oh, look at that ugly thing Tyler's on too.
Doesn't feel like a bad fish. This looks like an oyster? No, that's a nice sheep. Oh, really?
Big. Oh no!
Uh-oh, Ryan's on.
Oh, I spit. Okay. This super ugly creature, it's called an oyster toad. Andy was just telling us that if you let this thing get your thumb, it hurts really bad. They have a very, very strong bite. These ones aren't poisonous though, right?
No.
No, okay. So I'm pretty sure there's a relative of this that's poisonous, but absolutely ugly fish. Very, very ugly. And they're probably gonna want to eat our crabs just like anything else. I mean, this one did, but let's get him back. Maybe it's on.
Yep, that's a sheep.
Woo, man. That freaking butt. Oh my God.
Wow. That's a proper sheep.
Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm in something. I felt him in something for a second, so I loosened the drag a bit. No.
It could be a big black one.
Yeah. Coming up. My sheep?
Sheep. Yeah. Yup. Send her my way, send her my way.
Wow, look at that. That's my PB right there. That's my PB sheep's head. Woo, buddy.
Go 11 pounds.
That was a battle. Look at that thing.
Sweet. No, I'm sorry.
That's a big freaking fish, man.
I'm talking like.
Let's go, buddy. Appreciate it, man. That's sick. Ah. Wow, man. So you guys can see, if you've ever seen a sheep's head before, you know they have the ugliest freaking teeth in the world. They almost look like human teeth. These things live to eat crustaceans, crabs, barnacles. These things just have a wicked looking mouth. So he eats that crab, it goes down back to his throat and he crushes it and then digests the crab. But what's awesome about these fish, what we're stoked about, is this is a delicious fish. I was talking to Captain Andy about it. Like, he thinks he would almost rather eat sheep's head over a cobia. I think they're both delicious.
Any day of the week.
Yeah, this is any day of the week you'll take a sheep's head over a cobia.
Over a cobia. Make some good tacos tonight, huh?
Yeah, no, we're making freaking tacos tonight. That's awesome. Super fun on light tackle, man. And it's awesome here, you know, on a cloudy day like we here in Virginia, that you have other fish to fish for.
Andy, what's your thoughts on the state of the fishery today?
Hopefully we catch something that's bigger than Ryan's sheep's head.
Okay, sky update. We're starting to see more blue sky. It's we're just waiting on Tyler to catch a freaking sheep's head at this point, and then I can get back in the tower and looking for cobia again. Okay, so the sun came out enough for us to want to come cobia fishing again. We just got a call. Another captain just caught a really, really nice one. So we know that there's some fish coming up to the top now. We're feeling good. Captain Andy and I are getting hyped. Hoping to see one of my favorite fish, probably one of his favorite fish too, swimming on the top. We could pitch a jig at it. We could pitch a live bait at it. Tyler's never done this before, so I'm super stoked for him to be able to get to see one of these fish. And yeah, we should see. It's like 2 o'clock right now. We should have hopefully at least 2 good hours of sight fishing. Let's see if we can find a fish.
So we have cobia in Florida. Why then would I come all this way to the Chesapeake Bay to fish for these things? Well, to be honest, we just don't have the sight fishery that we used to in Florida. Every year, these cobia come into the Chesapeake to breed, to reproduce, and that means there's giants here. I'm talking 80 to 100 pound class fish seen every single year in the Chesapeake. Not that many are caught, but there's always a chance. And if I'm gonna break my personal record of 70 pounds caught way back in the day, it's likely gonna happen in a place like this. A monster caught in the Chesapeake.
Fish, fish, fish. See him, Tyler?
Get ready. Oh God! Oh God. Reel it up, reel it up. Yeah, that was.
Well, they're floating.
After seeing our first fish, Tyler learned quickly that this fishery is unforgiving. These cobia typically only give you 1 to 2 casts at them. Once they feel the boat, they go down, never to be found again. These fish act unlike any cobia anywhere else in the world that I've seen.
I told you, you're catching it.
Because these fish can be so finicky, we do like to keep some live baits on hand. A live eel is sometimes a true cobia candy, but they're a pain to deal with. So I always hold them with the rag, try and hook them through the mouth, out through the eyeball, and then throw them immediately in the water. And even to me, I've done this a couple of times, they still get tangled and get all messed up. What they want to do is they want to wrap up in the line. So they're not the most friendly baits to mess with.
One following me, like right there on top. Yep. See him? Tyler, we got one. Big fish.
Dude, that's a nice one.
11 o'clock right now, coming down the wave, coming straight at us. He's going neutral. He's headed straight at us. 12 o'clock now, going 1 o'clock.
Yep. I'm gonna keep him on your right side. Okay. That thing looks great. All right, swinging. Duck.
Oh my God, she freaking rolled on it. Set again. Get it, get it, get it.
I have to get the boat away.
Are you okay?
You good? Yeah.
You want to hop down and fight it out of there? This is your fish.
All right, I'll just hold it right here for right now.
All right.
I feel so bad for Tyler right now. I can't like concentrate. Is he okay?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
No, that was 100% my fault. I'm sorry. I would have rather broke that fish off than.
Yeah. Want me to hop down? Hand me the rod, and then you can hop down and fight it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Just keep tension on it, please.
Doing the switcheroo tower. Got it.
I threw the jig. I took a couple jerks at it, and she was barreling all over it. She wanted it bad, but I also hurt Tyler in the process because she made a beeline to the motor, and Tyler was standing on the bow, and I gave her some gas, and Tyler took a little tumble. Can you turn the motor reverse?
Oh, what was I even saying?
Just hang right there.
Oh, no way.
What happened? They pull hook?
They pulled hook.
No way. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
That was like a 60-pound fish.
We officially saw a giant fish. Hook said giant fish. Had a little issue when we bumped the throttle too much. Tyler took a little tumble. Then we're fighting the fish and just had it pull hook. And that just happens, man. Unfortunately, it was a really nice one, but we still have really good conditions, and we've seen multiple fish in a short span of time, so absolutely still have some confidence. My man Andy is a little down, right? Feeling a little down right now.
Heartbroken.
Heartbroken would probably be the word. But that just means that they're out here, man. The fact that that big fish was willing to eat a jig is a really good sign too, because they can be very picky in here. These are the pickiest cobia I've ever seen in my entire life. When they're in Chesapeake Bay, they are not here to feed. They are here to breed. So getting one to feed, awesome. So that's exactly what we're gonna keep trying to do. Stay in this area, hope the visibility stays good, and we're gonna keep fishing our butts off, man. Is that a rat?
Yeah, it's a little rat. Good. Toss that out so we can...
Oh!
She's coming.
Oh, she hit it.
Oh, she's there. She's there.
Well, that's a cobia. Okay. Oh, angry little bugger. Angry little bugger. Okay, well, we call this a rat cobia because this is not the size we're looking for, but it is the target species that we wanted to catch when we came here. Was able to sight fish her on the jig. She came over and smoked the jig. So it was really cool to see her on top. She wanted to eat it a couple times, but basically we are looking for Big Bertha. This is a little tyke, but it is our little appetizer for the trip. Very, very cool fish, man. One of the fastest growing fish in the ocean. They grow a couple, like I think they grow like 4 to 5 inches a year when they're small. Good, feels good to get the monkey off our back. One other thing about their morphology, you see this white stripe here down the fish as she's freaking out. This white stripe here is their lateral line. So they use that to help sense where a bait fish is as they're hunting. They feel the vibrations. A lot of time we'll see a fish, only get a second to cast at them because they'll feel our vibration from the boat and then they'll go down. And that lateral line is what they use to feel those vibrations. So I'm just gonna unhook her over the side of the boat here. We're gonna let her go. I haven't said it yet, but here in Virginia, these fish have to be 43 inches to keep overall length. This one, it's obviously nowhere near that.
One hand.
Right there, right there.
You and I both saw at the same exact time.
Yeah, they're swimming towards the boat. Now they're kind of swimming to the right. 12 o'clock right now.
Right in front of you, right on the crest of the
12 o'clock.
11 o'clock from you now. All right, your lead fish, the fish that's in front is going to be your big fish, all right? You're going to cast it past them. Still a little far, right? Negative on that one, Ghost Rider. Okay, you let them too much. Go ahead, crank him real fast as you can. And they're down.
Well, we are 100% starting to see a whole lot of fish. Just seeing two, we just saw 2 back-to-back pairs. We're getting casts at them, showing some interest sometimes. Other times they just absolutely do not want anything to do with us. This second pair that we just saw, I put the jig in a perfect place. Neither fish wanted anything to do with that, and that's the name of the game out here. You need to see fish, you need to get shots, and it's a percentage. A small percentage of those are going to be the ones that actually convert, the ones that actually eat. So you want to take advantage of every opportunity you get. These are very, very different from North Carolina cobia, very different from Florida cobia. They are not that big dumb animal that eats anything you put in front of them. These ones, you kind of have to force feed. You really, really got to get a good presentation and get lucky and find a hungry one.
So why is it that these cobia act so different from pretty much every other cobia I've encountered? When I grew up, those fish migrating down the coast of Florida were hungry and wanted to eat. If you found them, they would eat. These fish in the Chesapeake, however, aren't here to feed. They are here to breed. They pretty much feed only at night. So finding them in the Chesapeake this time of year is a very different situation than you might be used to in other places. We saw a few more fish on day 2, and unfortunately, we just couldn't capitalize on the opportunities. The fish either didn't want to eat or we just didn't get the best casts at them. And that is fishing, man. Unfortunately, we had that 2-hour window here on day 2, and it just didn't turn out for us. But we had 3 days of fishing left. The next day, day 3, it was just me, Tyler, and John. Captain Andy had a charter, so we were going to be trading reports with him just to see what happens.
Good morning. We have beautiful sunlight, which was what we were absolutely praying for the first couple days. But with the change in temperature, the change in sun, comes the winds. And yesterday it got super windy, and today it is absolutely ripping. So it's a little bit too rough out deep in the bay where we were fishing yesterday. It's not too rough that it's unsafe, but it's very uncomfortable to be fishing, especially in the tower. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go to another area that will definitely hold some cobia. We know some were caught yesterday. It just might not be the exact numbers that we saw, but there's a possibility that there's absolute giants here. So we're stoked for that. Me and Tyler up in the tower. Gonna mosey on over to the cobia honey hole, or whatever we're gonna call it. We're probably the first boat out here looking for them. We wanted to get out here early because there is a tournament going on today. So the more boats, I think the more pressure these fish are gonna get. So hopefully we can catch a fish or two before any other boats even get out here. We are gonna work up and down this big shipping channel, see if we can find any kind of ride in the current, hanging out in this general vicinity. But a lot of this is a guessing game, so we shall see. We're the first boat out here, so we'll see what we can find.
Still up?
Yeah, they're still up. Get them, Tyler. Good. Good cast. Jig, 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 jig. Jig hard. Set, set, set. Hooked up. Whoa. That was sick.
So as Tyler's making his own video from this trip, I won't steal his thunder and post all the footage from this fish that he caught. But needless to say, he was absolutely stoked, and I was stoked for him. To see this fish light up on the jig and absolutely hammer it was awesome. And I think I got my guy hooked on these things just like I am.
So I am super stoked that Tyler was able to jig up that fish. That's not the monster that we were looking for, but to get one out here, be the first boat to catch a fish this morning out here in the slop was awesome. And he was able to jig it up, which makes it even cooler. It was like a 40-incher. We want at least a 43. We want to keep our fish for Tyler today. I wouldn't mind catching one myself, but we're earning every fish today because it is sloppy, it is rough. The camera always makes it look not that rough, and everyone in the comments will always be like, oh, you should fish in Nantucket. Like, I'm sorry, brother, it's uncomfortable out here. You can see all the white caps in the background and you slam around in the tower all day. It's not the most fun, but fishing is a ton of fun. So I'm willing to suffer for these things. I'm willing to put in the time, put in the effort, and yeah, they're on top. We proved that already. Tyler got that fish, so let's see if we can find some more.
So while the morning started hot, the rest of the day proved to be pretty brutal. The waves continued to pound along the boat, and honestly, it was just beating us up pretty darn hard. We also did see a couple small fish throughout the day in the area we were in. However, we didn't convert on any of those fish, and after 5 hours of just getting absolutely beat up, we decided to end the day with one more sheep's head session.
I feel like it's a black drum or like a stingray. Ooh! Dude, that might be a sheep. He's shaking. Wow, what is this? Color. Nice sheep.
Big sheep.
Wow, look at that thing. Holy, dude, the size of these things, that's crazy.
Dude, I'm getting a pump. Dude.
Absolutely a unit of a sheep's head. The guys on the boat think it's a bigger fish than I even caught the other day with Captain Andy, so we're stoked to get her in the boat. We were starting to lose hope, man, and just picking our way through croakers and junk fish going through our baits, but this guy picked it up and gave me a really good fight. Super ugly teeth, but man, it has some of the prettiest meat of a fish that you can catch out here. Probably the most delicious fish to catch in the Chesapeake Bay other than a tog. I'm stoked to get this guy. Really, really fun on light tackle, man. And shout out to Captain Andy for teaching us how to fish for these guys. That's awesome. Well, in less than ideal conditions, we were able to sight fish 40-inch cobia for Tyler, getting me a really big sheep's head, actually my personal best now. It looks like it's forecasted to be the best conditions, the best fishing of the entire trip. So hoping to end this trip with a bang. We're gonna get the boat in the slip, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Welcome back to the tower. Man, the wind ripped this morning. Probably the roughest that it's been in the bay, taking the Ranger into the wind, into the waves. But now we're out. We were one of the first boats out here looking. We actually just saw our first two fish. Never got a cast on them. They dove as we were pulling up to them, but it's looking good. The wind is dying. Should be an absolute killer day of sight fishing, so I'm fired up. Let's see if we can get Tyler a big one, because there's a legit 60 pounders out here. I would love to try and get one of those true Virginia monsters.
Slow down, I'm gonna go back up.
Right there, right there, right there.
11 o'clock.
Tyler, you don't want to shoot more slow-mo for you, right? You just go wide.
There you go, it's right for it. Smoked it.
Oh, fish on.
Yeah. Alright.
He lit up on it. Lit up on it. That was so sick. Pitched a live bait in front of that fish. He got so pissed on it. Hurry up. Thank you, sir. Come here. Thank you, sir. Fish fish was perfectly coming straight towards the boat. Tyler spotted it. I couldn't help but pick up the live bait and throw it at him. Absolutely beautiful eat. Nice fish on top, nice single. I'm gonna swing around here. Nice head shakes on that guy. He's nice. Whoa! Splashing us. He's gonna get unhooked. Yeah. That was such a good net job. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, that was such a prime net job. My boy sacrificed his body for that one. Almost fell in the water trying to net it. Yeah, the treb came out the second. I threw the live bait and then I was like, you know what? Oh, giant fish coming towards us. Giant fish coming towards us. Just get a jig, get something. Coming straight towards us, on top. See it, John?
Yep.
Tyler, throw something at this thing. Jig. Didn't care. Dude, that was oh my God, that was a monster. That was like the biggest one we've seen all trip. That thing was so big. We spotted it from down here. All right, let's mess with this fish. Beautiful cobia, freaking out. Smoked the live bait, great fight. Good hook set, we got her unhooked. I'm fired up on this one, man. That was so fun, but I'm even more fired up. I'm kind of half shaking from the 60+ pound fish we just saw cruise by our boat. Whoo, man, this is cool. This is really, really cool. So we're gonna release this one. Stoked to get him in the boat though, man. That was so cool. So freaking cool.
What's up? I like to straddle, bro.
We continued across the bay, and it wasn't long before we ran into another fish.
Big fish to the right. I lost it, but it's kind of far, like 100 yards. Jig fish. Take your shot, Tyler. Straight off the bow.
There you go. You're on. Nice.
That was sick. That was so sick.
Whether I'm hooked up back home in Florida or up here in Virginia, I want to stay locked in on the fight. Knowing I have reliable protection if anything goes sideways gives me peace of mind. That's where incredible coverage options from our partners at GEICO come in.
Just a very fun class of fish, man. Cruising on top by himself.
GEICO offers optional 24/7 towing support from the largest towing fleet on the water, so you too can go on crazy adventures across the country, knowing you can get help if you need it. They also offer optional coverage for electronics aboard your boat, like GPS, stereo, and yes, even your cell phones.
But man, this is cool. I'm so geeked right now.
Something that makes a ton of sense is GEICO offers what's called the disappearing deductible, which rewards safe boating every year you don't have a claim.
First time Tyler's missed a net job all trip.
GEICO coverage can offer peace of mind that allows us all to focus on what we really care about, enjoying our time on the water. Huge thank you to GEICO for sponsoring this trip and this video.
This guy can't keep his feet under him. Give you guys an idea. Overall, this would be a 40-incher. So very much a 40-incher here is like a Florida 36, because in Florida we measure them to the fork. Here in here in Virginia, they measure them overall as a 40-incher overall. Would be short, but regardless, even if this was a keeper, we'd want to let this guy go. Beautiful class of fish, so fun, lighten up on the jig. Some trips, man, it's a grind. Some trips, it's just killer fishing. And some trips, man, I just start having fun like I'm a kid again. And it reminds you why you do this, why you love this fishery, why you love fishing in general. And this has been one of those trips for me, man. Let's get her back. Nice. That was sick. John, Nux, thank you, sir.
With a couple cobia under our belt, we decided that we were going to send it offshore. We knew we could still run into a couple cobia, but what we were really after was a big school of redfish, or red drum as they call them here locally. You can find them in monster schools here, just like the footage you're seeing now. This is from my trip last year in Virginia, and these fish are big and they eat almost anything. However, on our way out there, we ran into two beautiful cobia on top. These fish looked like they were breeding, but we decided to throw a couple baits at them just to see if they were interested.
Big cobia. Right next to the boat. Two nice cobia on top. Oh, they just went down. That was crazy how the one was dark and the one was light.
With those two breeders not interested, we headed back to our redfish mission, seeing if we could find some offshore. And after 3 hours of looking, it proved kind of futile. Although we did start to run into some cobia. I actually caught a short, and then we had a really nice one swim right by the transom. He initially went down when we saw him, but miraculously, he popped back up.
11 o'clock, I'm about to cast.
He's on it. Smoked it. Hit her.
Let's go! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yep. Come on. Got it? Get tight. Woo. Got it. That was cool. The fact that we could see her, find her again and get the bait in front of her was awesome. Jump. Dude, these ocean fish are pissed. I got it. Coming back around. Dude. Pissed. Not as big as we thought. Still a nice one. Yeah, it does. That was so fun. That was so fun, man. Yes, bro. Love it. I don't either. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Right there. This fish is angry. She does not want that net. She does not want that net at all. In the net. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I'm stuck on my shirt. On in the net. Well, we got the fish in the net. Woo! Let's go. That's a nice one, brother. That's a nice fish. Dude. Hey. That was awesome. That was sick.
Tell me about it.
I mean, dude, we were on plane. We're looking for redfish out here. We're on the ocean front. All the fish should be in the bay at this point. But this is the third fish that we've seen. We hooked a short and pulled hook on him, spooked another one by accident, and this girl popped up coming straight towards us. I put it in neutral and she ended up in our prop wash, slowly cruised down, and I just said, let's chill, let's just see if she comes back up, because she didn't spook super hard. And honestly, like, we found her again, she popped up, I pitched the live bait out in front of her and she smoked it. I'm so appreciative of this. Let's show her off. That BKK Viper 41 is the hook of choice when we know we're gonna try and harvest a cobia. Hook the live bait in the back. You have no issue with it doubling back in the bait or anything like that. Gets those fish really good. Look at that. Oh, angry fish spraying the camera. Nice 45-incher keeper fish out here. Like we said, 43 overall is what you need. And it's so awesome to be out here alone and unafraid. No other boats around us. Seeing these beautiful fish and getting to catch them, man. I'm just so appreciative of this fish, and it's gonna feed a bunch of friends and family. Whew. I'm still kind of shaking a little bit. It's just exciting, man. I've caught a lot of these fish in my life, but honestly, it's just special. They're just a special fish to me, and I'm stoked to get to do it. So what do you think of this fishery, man? Like, it's been awesome to get you up here and get you seeing this.
I mean, it's so cool. I don't know, even if I did this for 10 years, I still think I'd shake at every fish. I was even telling Ryan earlier today, we were up in the tower, I was like, do you think there's ever a point where you stop getting anxiety? And he's like, no, and you don't want that. Yeah. And that's so true. The anxiety is like what keeps you coming back. I'm looking at this fish from a side perspective. Show the camera just like dead on. What's really cool, their eyes are on their sides. So it's really, really interesting. Like when you're jigging as well, like they kind of have to like find it in weird ways. Sometimes they roll on it. So just a really, really cool fish, man. And I'm so stoked I got to come up here. Ryan's, in my eyes, an expert at cobia fishing. He's been doing it a lot longer than I have, but I'm blessed to have been able to join him on this trip, and hopefully I get to do it a bunch more in the future.
There's two things that get me absolutely just fired up fishing these days, and it's cobia fishing and tuna fishing. So to get to come out here with my boy, do it on this Ranger boat, on our own boat, trailered from Florida, yeah, this has been a special trip, man. Something really cool that we just added to this boat is a Scanstrut wireless phone charger. Honestly, it's awesome because it's just a great place to put the phone. It can be mounted, I can run on plane 30, 40 miles an hour, skip over waves, and it's secure, it's ready to go, and the phone's charging. It's just a great place so it's not in and out of my pocket all day long, you know, losing it, not being able to find it, or have it fall out of my pocket into the water. We've had it on the boat for this entire trip, and it's just been awesome.
Ending day 4 with a 45-incher was absolutely awesome. I was stoked on that fish. But we still had some unfinished business. We were looking for that Virginia monster. I'm talking 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds. Honestly, there's giants out here. We know they exist. We just want to find them. So we have one more day to make it happen.
Good morning, everyone. I'm up in the tower. I have beautiful conditions, bluebird sky, wind coming from the direction we want it to come from, and man, we saw some nice fish yesterday. So today, I'm up in the tower. We are running out a little bit earlier this morning, headed to where we think these cobia are gonna be at. Oh, I'm hyped, I'm excited. I hope you guys can hear me because it's a little loud up here, but running here in this Ranger half tower, and man, it feels good to be out. Feels good to have the conditions looking like this, so I'm excited. These fish are so special to me, and I really want to show a big one to you guys. Let's get out there.
We had Captain Andy joining us again for the final day, and for once, we actually had him not in the tower. I told him to hang out, have a good time on the deck of the boat. He doesn't get to hang out that much, so honestly, a relaxing day on the water, I think, was exactly what he needed. The morning started hot. Tyler caught a nice one on a jig. I caught this short on a live bait. And honestly, we were all in great spirits. It was just a fun morning and the fish were absolutely popping.
These eels are super slimy, super freaky. You hook them behind the head, right? Yep. But they are, what's that?
Not too deep in.
Okay. Get him hooked behind the head like that with the treble hook. Right in the water.
So right now we're pointing the boat up what's called known as a CY buoy. These fish, when they come in to migrate, migrate, migrate. They use this shipping channel like a highway. So they stay on the outside of the channels and they'll ride it all the way up into the bay. And that's where they go and lay eggs. Right now we're trying to intercept them as they make their way up north. And we got Ryan and Tyler. I don't know how good their eyes are, but they're gonna try to see a fish in here and basically pitch a live bait to them, and hopefully they get hooked.
So it's pretty reliable to follow this line.
Yeah, 100%. So they have no choice but to come into our bay and go just up north. So they use this, like I said, like a highway, and we have to like pretty much cut them off to where they're going. Come out, come on out. Don't get too close.
More than one fish will go.
And then right here, straight. Which way is the header? This way?
It's seaweed.
Oh.
Ha! Got us all.
Damn.
Dang.
I've never been like more sure that we were pulling up to either a giant cobia or a pair of fish, and then you get up next to it and it's just seaweed. And like, oh my God. We're both, hearts are pumping. It's just part of it, man.
Rays?
That's seaweed. Oh no, it's cobia. It's cobia. Right?
Holy
What is that?
another cobia.
Okay, get ready.
Eels or what?
Eel. Oh my God, that one in the front.
One on the front side. Good pass, brother. He's on it. He's on it.
Wait, let it eat.
He's got it, dog. Let's go, Ryan! Oh, come on, brother. What a
He ate it immediately, so he was eating the whole time. You hit transfer twice.
I hit transfer twice?
Yep.
That's a
Big one, killfish.
Yep.
The other one's just following.
You got it?
I think so.
Hit transfer twice and then put it in gear. Fish are still behind him.
Don't worry about the small fish.
Okay. Just turn me so I can hand this rod to Tyler.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn it.
Okay. Woo, man.
Come to me and come down.
Tight?
Yep.
Got it. Whew. Let's go, Cap. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby.
Tyler? Yeah. Never mind, I got it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, well, nice job, nice cast. You got the bigger female. That's a great cast, man. Tyler, hand me that jig rod real quick.
The two on it?
Yeah, there's three.
Three.
Three all together.
You got a catch on?
I'm sorry to say this, but I don't want you to cut his line. Alright, you good. I'm just gonna worry on this, man.
Oh man. That was so freaking pretty, man. Tyler and I saw this giant brown blob that I literally thought was a turtle because of how brown and big it was. And it was this 3-pack of beautiful cobia just sunning themselves on the surface. I was able to get that eel in front of the fish and the big one ate it. Man, these fish are mean. They are angry when you get a hook in them. Got Captain Andy on the wheel right now, playing this fish out. Man, I'm hoping we get her in the net because that was such a pretty sequence. That was such a pretty sequence, man. That was sick. There goes the eel. Pissed. Very pissed. Wow. Those are the brightest ones we've seen. They were orange.
Yeah. About I fished like 49 to 50.
Stubborn girl, stubborn girl. Come on, get your head in that net. Oh, she got me wet on that one. Powerful fish, man. They can do a lot. They're kind of like a big dolphin the way they fight. Like sometimes they fight super hard, sometimes they hang out. They're very alpha, and they're not the most scared fish until try and net them, put a gaff in them sometimes, and then they're gonna freak out and you're gonna see how powerful they actually are. I will stick the rod tip in the water sometimes if I think she's gonna dart under the boat or dart towards the motor. It's all angles.
Try to pick her head up a little bit. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I told Tyler with the jig.
It's nice having a person that knows what they're doing.
Yeah. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Watch out. Watch out, John. Oh, man, I just did. Come on, in the boat. Let's go. Come on, man. Thank you, sir.
That's a true.
Woo! That's a real one.
That's a real one.
That is a freaking real one. Let's go, boys.
That was sick. When I hear Andy go, oh my God, we're like, what? We're not sure. You're like, it's cobia, bro. Yeah.
That is one beautiful freaking Virginia cobia. She looks so pretty on the surface with two smaller fish with her. Put the eel in front of her, and luckily she was hungry. She bullied them out of the way for that thing. Absolutely choked the live eel. Man, that was beautiful. We're so stoked to get these fish. I told you guys, these are very special fish to me. The reactivity, the anticipation, when you see these fish, not messing up, because you can get the shakes. You can see them and freak out and get the yips and absolutely make a bad cast. Luckily, that didn't happen to me this time, but it does happen to me plenty, man. And woo, I'm just appreciative that we made it come together. This is absolute 50-incher. Oh, man, I'm stoked. Tyler saw the whole thing too. I'm sure you're geeked. Like,
It was like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Being up in that tower just gives you such a perspective that you just gotta see it to believe it, man. That was so sick.
After bleeding out that 50-incher, the boys and I were absolutely riding high. We were feeling great. And it wasn't long before we found another fish. One of the biggest we'd seen all trip.
Fish off the right, 1 o'clock, big fish, double pair, 2 o'clock. There you go. Get him, Andy. Spin the boat, please.
talk to the camera, Andy. Tell them what you're doing.
Nice one.
This is a nice one.
All right, sweet. We just got hooked up on our second nice kill fish. I'm guessing she's about 53. I'd say about 53 inches, but Tyler went to go cast a live bait. She wanted nothing to do with it. I dropped the jig right in her face, and she wanted every bit of it.
That was sick. That was such a sick.
Sorry, Tyler. I'm so sorry. Tyler.
How we doing back here, Andy?
Get my butt whooped by a cobia.
We're getting our butt whooped by a big fish.
My nice one.
Cap, you don't get to catch them too often, so I'm happy that you get to catch one, man. That's just beautiful.
I've caught a fish in a couple years.
Got a mean one.
Yeah. I like it. Some of these bigger fish like this, they'll want to try to hug the bottom. What's she doing?
What's going through your head right now, Cap? You just having the time of your life or what?
Redemption. Redemption for sure.
Hey, on the jig too, again, on the NLBN.
NLBN this time.
Yeah.
She wanted it. She piped it. Put it in gear a little bit.
Starboard?
Yep.
Andy, you know what? The only thing about you, man, only thing, you're a big dude. You're gonna make this fish look small in the picture.
Trust me, I know. Get that from everybody.
Come on. Oh my God. The anticipation is killing me, boys.
You have no idea how
Heart's racing.
fast my heart is going right now.
Heart is absolutely racing.
I haven't even had the skull piece yet.
I'm pumped. All right, you ready? Gonna do a little roll. Come up head first, and it's gonna be all you. There she is. Dip it. There it is. Get her in the net.
Woo! Let's go, baby.
Let's go!
Let's go, baby. Oh, what the heck is that thing, brother?
I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked.
Awesome.
Is that your biggest jig fish, you think?
It's close.
It's close? That's
close.
awesome. Great success! Come on, man.
God, redemption!
That was.
See how much she got. Ah, it's a good one.
That is exactly what Andy just caught that monstrous cobia on. 5-inch NLBN in purple.
Red carpet, man.
Grab the tail. Grab the tail.
Oh my God. Y'all check out this unit of a cobia. My man Andy's out of breath. He's shaking a little bit. Even the captains that have been doing this for decades still shake. When you get a fish like this, you just got to appreciate every second. What a freaking animal. I'm so glad Andy got to get this fish. He never gets to reel him in. And
Never.
Dude, that thing kind of
whooped me.
kicking your butt a little bit.
Kind of whooped me.
Dude, we were all just so nervous trying to get this fish in the net. It got so many different bursts of energy. And finally, we got her in that net, and stoked, dude. Way to go.
Good job with the net, seriously.
You guys gotta book a charter with Captain Andy to get on these fish. They're here all summer long. And I mean, these are, I wouldn't say this is an average fish for him, but he's catching these on the regular. So come up here and do this. This is one of the most exciting styles of fishing you could ever think of. So sweet, dude. Look at this.
Okay. There's one big old cobia. There is a second big old cobia.
$52. You said
it?
52, didn't you?
Yeah.
You said right on the dot, 52.
I gotta send that to Luca.
I'm long arming mine to make it look bigger.
Oh my God.
Got it.
Nice.
Welcome back to the dock. We're cleaning up this big old cobia. So Andy and I, we put these on the scale. This fish went right around 39 pounds. So without being bled, it was probably right around a 40-pound fish. Just a beautiful specimen. Stoked to get it in the boat. Stoked to have it on this fillet table. This is a delicious fish that I'm really excited to eat. And they are a bloody fish. So that's why we bleed them out. You're still gonna see blood on the table, even after bleeding them pretty thoroughly. And you can see Captain Andy is not bad at cleaning these fish. How many fish in a year do you think in a season you're gonna clean? 100 fish in a season?
Probably around there, something like that.
Clean 100 in a season, so you've done it once or twice. I would say cobia are one of the more difficult fish to clean for sure. I don't know if you'd agree.
Yeah, they have just an abnormally large head.
Yeah.
And they got a really thick backbone, like a spine in
Yeah.
it. So it's almost like you have to go in 6 inches, then you gotta hop it up
Mm-hmm.
and over the backbone.
Mm. And a sharp knife helps, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, big time.
Cobia are very interesting too. They do feed on a lot of crabs for sure, and that turns into their guts being some of the smelliest of any fish that I've ever eaten or ever cut into. Because I don't know if you guys have ever smelled spoiled crabs. It's probably one of the worst smells you can ever breathe in. Yeah. So their stomach contents of digesting cobia or digesting crabs is a little gross. Oh yeah, this is the first fish you're cleaning all season, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Bam. Yeah, probably since September since you cleaned one,
yeah.
or like August.
September, August.
Yeah. No, they're a tough fish to clean, that's for sure. Captain Andy's making light work of this one though.
Yeah, I'm just going nice and slow for y'all.
Beautiful bit of belly. That looks good.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here.
Okay.
Let me
Let's get rid of the roe sack.
yeah.
What is that?
Flounder.
A small flounder.
More flounder.
Wow, so he's been on the bottom eating these.
More flounder. A lot more in here. Oh, there's a blue crab.
Oh, big old blue crab. That tells you. And you said you think these fish at night a lot of time are gorging themselves. Look, we got another crab in here or something in here. Flounder. Oh, that's a flounder. Another one.
Oh, look at that. That's wild looking. More crab.
Yeah, so this guy's just been on the bottom, just munching. Absolutely munching. That looks good. Wow. Giant, thick backbone on these fish. Just break through those pins like a champ. Beautiful. Are you guys kidding? Look at that freaking slab of cobia. That is a whole lot of meat. I'm glad that it's not just us eating tonight. We're going over, spending time with Captain Andy, his friends and family. So, and you said you might cook tonight.
Oh, I'm definitely.
You're cooking?
I'm gonna cook
That's amazing.
And, hey, Vic, if you're watching this, I'm gonna make you proud today. I just skin them in a unique way. So I take like a 6-inch section. I go all the way down to where you feel this, like they have a very leathery skin. So if you try to start from here, instead of trying to work this knife all the way up here and possibly missing a bunch of pieces or going through it, I just start with a small section here.
Oh, I've done this with wahoo before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this works really good. That looked nice. That looked really nice.
Makes it a whole lot easier.
I'm coming right back. You're gonna put me to work. So at this point, I think we're gonna process up the rest of this fish, process the even bigger fish, and I think we'll see you guys in the kitchen.
Beautiful. Should get some.
Welcome back. We are actually at Captain Andy Kim's family home. We are cleaning up the rest of this cobia, just trimming off a little bit of bloodline, and then we're gonna be cooking up everything. And dude, thanks for having us. You can't get rid of us at this point because like 3 days of fishing.
It's actually awesome having y'all. Like this house, they love having guests over.
Yeah.
Like my girls' family, they just love having guests over.
Essentially, we're gonna be cooking up this cobia for you guys, kind of show you, you know, how Andy likes to cook the fish. A lot of time I cook in these videos, but it's kind of nice to have someone else cook. It was actually really nice for you to clean the fish too. Like you're making it so easy on me.
Yeah.
John, behind the camera filming this has been an awesome trip. So what are we doing tonight?
So I'm just gonna steak these cobia chunks up, about like 1 inch, maybe 2. These nice little steaks. And then we're gonna just throw these things on the grill. Something just real simple, easy, so y'all can taste the actual flavor of these fish. So I'm just cubing up the fish proportionally so they all cook at the same time, just 1 inch to 2 inches, and then we're just gonna cut this nasty bloodline out. That's why cobia gets a bad rep, I think. People tend to cook this fish with the bloodline on, and it tends to give it like a really strong and fishy flavor. If you just take the time and just cut this little scrap stuff off the fish, it definitely makes it a whole lot better to consume.
Nice. Head and Shoulders over here sponsored this man. Seasoning her up, what we got going on?
So just put in some olive oil so the seasoning sticks when we grill it. And, you know, just get up in there, massage it through and through. Make sure it gets all over the meat.
Dude, you're a pro. We're gonna open up the sashimi restaurant.
And then
the significance of that is his charter is Sashimi Sportfishing.
Yep.
So bring you guys in.
Nice little dusting of seasoning, just some salt, pepper, garlic.
Dude, my mouth is watering. We skipped lunch to try and find more cobia today, and it didn't work out.
Just a light of this, and then pat it in there, and then. As we are grilling it, kind of go heavy with the Cajun.
Perfect. That Tony Satcher's is really good.
Oh yeah.
It's salty. Throw a little spice in there. It's nice.
Yeah. Nothing too overbearing. Hey.
Yeah. We know you want more. Yeah. We got you. You want some Tony's on it, or do you just want salt and pepper?
Oh, she'll probably want Tony's on it. So we're just pulling out some of the sides while we wait, because potatoes take forever. Ooh, a little hot. I found the only hole in this, and I touched it. I was like, I'm on camera. Ooh, that's what is that?
Cook it for a certain amount of time, so a certain texture.
Yeah, so like I just do about 5 minutes on each side. They're all cut pretty much the same. So when you do it that way, it makes it easier to know when they're all gonna be done.
Perfect, easy money.
Give these things a little check.
So we had a little stormage out here, but Andy and I are still out here.
We're out here.
Still cooking.
Trying to get it done.
Dumping rain, but we got all the cobia. We're about to run inside.
Yep.
A little bit nicer inside here than it was outside in the torrential downpour, but stoked to eat this. Andy's gonna plate it up exactly how he would for any other guests at the house. We did a secret taste test off camera, and honestly, y'all, it was delicious. You're gonna see here in a sec, but man, seasoning, being very fresh, very firm. It's like a fish pork chop, man. It was just absolutely delicious. What do you got there?
So this is a vinegar-based slaw that my lovely girl and friend made. It's just red cabbage, carrots, and I don't know how she does the sauce, but it's really tangy. It's really
We
good.
need to get the secret recipe. We're gonna get her on camera here in a second.
You have to put her on.
And we're gonna turn her from girlfriend to wife real quick.
Yeah. And here we have just some home-style fries. Just doing something really simple and quick, guys.
Perfect. No, those look beautiful. Look at that plate. Are you kidding me?
Vic, you will be proud.
Yeah, that's for our boy Victor, Landshark Outdoors. That's looking good. Thank you, man.
Awesome,
I appreciate you. John, you're supposed to tell on me. I'm just sneaking a bite while everyone else's plates are getting made. 10 out of 10 after a long day of fishing. So I'm absolutely housing this cobia right now. It's absolutely delicious. We talked about it. It's the perfect texture for a grill fish. Captain Andy cooks. He fishes. Does he clean too?
No.
You're the whole package.
That I don't do.
Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately.
No. But we want to thank you so much for the hospitality. If you guys
Of course.
ever are up here in Virginia Beach, you got to book a trip with Sashimi Sportfishing. Captain Andy's here, chartering y'all, charting any skill level throughout the whole summer months.
Sure.
Awesome place. Would highly recommend it. It's been such a good time. And we honestly, now we're part of the family and you're stuck with us for a really, really long time.
I look forward to y'all coming back. That's for sure.
Absolutely. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you're interested in another epic fishing video, check this one out right here and I'll see you all over there.
A massive thank you to GEICO and Boating Adventures for making this trip possible. I'll see you guys in the next one.